人がきっと出会えるような魔法をかけて両手をそっと重ねてほら微笑むから本当の気持ち気づかないふりして突然二人恋に落ちたの抱きしめたいの今までずっと言えないまま隠してたの強がってるそれだけなの見つけ出して待ち合わせまであと5分待っててその後二人恋に落ちたの泣きたくなるの繋いだ手をそっと離すとき不安になるの不安になるの抱きしめたいのに抱きしめたいのに抱きしめたいのに
I'm sick of seeing them shits. So, I gotta say something. Cause, I'm Tony Sneezy, I gotta say something. Feel me? I say, yeah. I'm really sick and tired of seeing them kids. What the fuck are those, bitch? Oh my shit. Throw them shits in the fucking garbage. Them shits is fucking fire. Oh shit, I lied, bitch. What the fuck are these, bitch? You fucking dumb, bitch. You thought there was one, you fucking dumb, bitch. Throw them shits in the fucking garbage. Them shits is fucking fool. The way them shits. If you're watching this, don't body shits, 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 don't body shits. If you're watching this, don't body shits, don't body shits, don't body shits, don't body shits, don't body shit, don't body shit.
What's going on, guys? Etika from the Etika World Network here, and dudes, the chat, well, rather not the chat, but the comments in the last video got insane, to the point where I wanted to make a video, or rather a live stream, where we would break down the details specifically, because people seemed like they were extremely passionate about the whole King K. Rool Shovel Knight thing, and things got heated in the comments, and I like that shit. You know I get off on that shit. I love when niggas start getting butt hurt, salts thrown around, and things just get taken to another level. That's what I'm all about. So today, what we are going to be doing is looking at the arguments behind Shovel Knight and behind King K. Rool and see exactly who has the higher chance, or perhaps if it's all up to our own minds. I have my own thoughts going into this, but perhaps my opinions will change by later on, and maybe some of your opinions will change as well too. We got the chat right there, as you can see, and everybody is live right now. You're probably wondering why I'm wearing headphones like this. You're probably going to be hearing some insane noise in the background. Upstairs, there's renovations on that apartment being done, and for the last 7 days, the noise has been ear-splitting. So I'm hoping that these soft, like, headphones will probably cancel out some of that noise so it doesn't fuck me up as much, but I'm not sure what you guys are going to be hearing or not, so it might be unbearable for you guys. I did my best to try to make the mic as good as possible so it doesn't catch the background noise, just giving you dudes a heads up. Yo, man, so I just want to see how that, because YouTube now has this extra thing where it makes you able to respond to the comments faster by optimizing the stream for that. So press a 1 as soon as you see me say this message. Press 1 right now. I want to see how fast it pops up in the chat. But yo, today we're also going to be looking at arguments that people make on Twitter as well too. I was thinking about doing this on Twitch, but I kind of want to go back and forth between the two platforms. They both have their pros and cons, but yo, we are about to break it down. So I'm going to be looking at the chat, I'm going to be looking at comments on Twitter, and we're going to kind of have a little bit of like a chart representing what is a plus to help these guys get, you see what I'm talking about, right? The noise is going to be crazy today, so I hope you guys can bear with me with this, because it's going to be absolutely insane. I see the ones, man. I see the ones. Thank you guys for coming through. Donations will also be on, but we're not going to have donations. We're not going to have donations active for the entire stream, because they take away attention from a lot of other things as well too. That just won't be good for me to be able to look at everybody's response with this. So we're going to have the donations on when I say, okay, donations are on now, so I can see what opinions are a little bit easier now. So anyways, I think now is the time for us to get into the web browser, because I want to be able to see exactly what folks are saying to me. So what, like I said, this is basically just going to be a debate. And we're going to talk about, I guess, certain topics that I'll throw out there, and I want to hear what you guys' opinions are. Yeah, man, you guys hear the noise, right? This is what's thrown me off of videos for so, well, not the only thing, but I mean, it's really fucking annoying, yo. Like, you guys see where I'm coming from with this shit, right? And there's literally nothing I can do to make it more quiet. I apologize. Yeah, there's a 30-second lag to reading the comments. I don't know why it's like that still. I thought YouTube optimized it, but I guess they fucking didn't. But all right, let's open up the web browser right now. We're going to get into this. So let me just see here. How do I do this? Yeah, everything's shaking, man. Like this construction is busting my fucking balls in half, man. Let's pull up the web browser though. How do I do that? Oh, like that? There we go. Yay. All right, excellent. So here we go. Now, in terms of where we should start things, I guess I should open up maybe a Photoshop document, and I'll take good points that you dudes say here and there. So let's open up the Photoshop document, and we're going to make this 1920 by 1080. That's not 1920 by 1080. We'll just open up this. All right, and we're going to start with a blank white background in this bitch. Someone says he deleted the porn. Yeah, man, I definitely fucking did. I couldn't have you niggas see that kind of shit. Hold on, let me get my AC closer to me, so. Hoping that the AC will be able to blow on me. Baby, won't you blow my way? Okay, so this is good. Once again, guys, I gotta apologize for the noise. You're hearing it right now. I know you are. I apologize, but what was I gonna do? Not do videos? I mean, I couldn't let this bother me anymore. So we're gonna have to bear through it. Things can never be solid with me, right? There's always got to be something that's thrown off or something that's fucked up for me, one way or another. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. I can't believe it. But all right, so someone said he's wearing pants. Yeah, I had to today because I don't know. I just felt like wearing pants. You got a problem with that? But okay, so for now, let's pull. So we're gonna like use this as a place to store all of our good arguments. So I'm going to put. I'm actually gonna make 2 of these. So let's see here. I'm gonna put. Okay. I gotta make the text a different color, I think. Okay. So, let me see. We're going to go here. We're going to make this K. Rool. Bam. Photoshop with motherfucking Etika. We in here, baby. Let's go. Shout out to all the mods in the chat as well, too. I was modding people before the stream began, just to be able to, you know, kind of have a little bit of a workforce in this bitch. And we're going to make now, you know, a little bit of a line here. So, let's do this. We're going to make a little line in the middle. Bam. Let's not center. We got to center that shit. We got to center that shit. There we go. I think that's good. All right. And now, let me see. So what's the chat saying right now? No, I'll take a look at the chat in a second. I just want to make sure that I have everything here good. Hold on, I gotta make the camera angle a little bit better. So give me a second. All right, no, that's too low. Okay, there we go. I think that's good. Yeah, this noise, yo. You guys are hearing this shit, right? I apologize, man. I apologize. We need some tunes in here as well too. So let me hook up the fucking. Let me hook up the MP3 player real quick. We need some fucking tunes in here, man. This camera. Everything's going so bad. The noise, yo. The noise. God damn it, man. How the fuck? But okay. We're gonna continue. No, we're not done yet. So whatever. All right. We need some songs as well too. They've been going with this construction non-stop, man. Like it's been this way for days on end, guys. The shit is unbearable. It was so loud yesterday. I had a headache for the entire fucking day. I had to take painkillers like 3 times yesterday. It was crazy. It's fucked up. But okay, so I'm going to copy this, and we're going to move it over here. Give me 1 more second. Just gotta settle all this stuff. Don't buy these shits. Don't buy these. I love that fucking song, yo. I fucking. What the fuck you doing? Are you fucking dumb bitch? Throw them shits in the fucking garbage. I love that shit. Oh man. But okay, so let me throw this shit on. Oh, we need a random song in this bitch. There you go. Fuck it. I'm fine with that. But okay, so finally, we are good. Let me just close this. Bam. All right, and I see the chat right here. You can see my mouse moving and everything. It's literally right there. I'm just going to work on getting this chart good. So here's how we're going to work this thing, right? On the left of this thing, we're going to have, you know, reasons he could be in. So we're going to put pros, I guess, or, nah, reasons in. We're going to make this real small. We got to kind of, there we go. Reasons in. Bam. There we go. Okay, and now what we're going to do is make a reasons out. So I guess I'll just copy this. I gotta like have my layers showing. Duplicate. Reasons in. Out. There we go. Bam. So now we have to edit this real quick. Out. Bam. Perfect. I probably should have done this ahead of time, but don't worry. You know what? We're gonna get to business very, very soon. All right. So we have our reasons now, and now I just have to make one more text document that'll show one for the left, one for the right. So we'll make one called over here for in. We'll just add the dash here. We're gonna have to make this one significantly smaller though, because I want to be able to share this chart later on to, you know, potentially showcase like good points with the whole King K. Rool Shovel Knight thing. Okay. Someone says straw poll. Yeah, we're definitely going to do a straw poll at some point. Don't worry, I'll set that up on camera as well too, so I can get everybody's opinion on exactly what the fuck is going to go on with this. Is this good? Yeah, we're going to have to make it a little bit smaller though. Bam. Okay. I can just copy this for the out. Bam. All right. So now that's good. In, and then copy this. Duplicate layer. Out. Yeah, my Photoshop skills are top notch, yo. You niggas, you can't deny it, yo. I'm nasty with the Photoshop, bro. Oh man. Oh my god, that's such a lie. But all right, so now we have this. We're gonna label this one out. There we go. Now we have our chart set up here. I'll actually copy and paste all this and make another one for I'll make another one for the Shovel Knight. So here we go. Let me see. With 1920 by 1080. Aren't I efficient, man? I wait until the stream started to do all this on fucking camera. Like, I swear I'm a genius sometimes when it comes to managing this kind of shit. But I mean, some of you dudes have a fucking fetish for watching me just do random stuff like this anyway. So I mean, I'm sure I must be are you aroused by this? I bet you're fucking aroused by this, most likely, considering the dynamics of my amazing chat. Yeah. But okay, so now we have this here, and we're gonna have to copy and paste all this shit. But I'll just change the name up for it. So bam. Okay. Copy all these layers, paste all these layers. Why do things like this? I really don't know. I really don't know. Wait, that didn't work. Copy them layers, man. Copy them. All right, I'm gonna have to save this one as K. Rool, I guess. K. Rool. Okay, and then I'll save another one and call it S. Nice. Okay, bam. There we go. Now we're gonna save this one as S. Knight. Okay, and now I can open up the K. Rool one over here. There we go. And here we go. There we go. Bam. Simple. Simple. We got it figured out. Finally. That only took us 10 fucking minutes. So now that we have this thing done, what we can do now is I'm going to open up a new window real quick. And here's where we can start taking arguments in. So I'm actually going to turn my volume down for the music. I mean, I know I want the ambient music so you guys can hear it, but I need to be able to hear myself with this whole thing. Because, I don't know, when I'm able to hear myself well, it makes it easier for me to make better arguments. Like, usually if I can't hear myself talking, then things are, like, even now with these on, it makes things a little bit more difficult. But, alright guys, now that that is done, I want to see some reasoning behind why people, because everyone was saying that Shovel Knight being in the game was something really impractical. Now, the first topic that we need to talk about is the Amiibo. Does Shovel Knight having an Amiibo automatically mean he's not in the game, based on the fact that the Amiibo isn't necessarily a Smash categorized Amiibo? I want to see the chat give me some reasoning. I want to see Twitter give me some reasoning. So let me see what the hell you dudes think on the chat and Twitter, etc., etc. So that way we can kind of like get some good points going on. Let me see here. So let's see what the chat say. All right, let's see. So I think Wolf has the highest chance. Really now? I don't know. Well, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess it really does come down to opinion at the end of the day. But I want to get a little bit more in detail than just that. You know, we have to fucking really break it down. Let me see what's going on. All right, so here we go. Bam. I'm gonna have to zoom in a little bit so you dudes can read the arguments a bit better. There we go. And let's see. So I want to see some good responses too. So we have this one right here. What is this guy's argument? Shovel Knight. Oh, Pop Tart Pokemon 07. Shovel Knight represents a genre rather neglected in Smash, but bound to be big part of Nintendo in the future. It is through this that puts him over the extra DK character in my book. Shovel Knight represents a genre rather neglected in Smash. Yeah, I guess so. The platforming genre? Do you mean the platforming genre? Is that something that's neglected? But does that really affect his chances at the end of the day? I mean, even if he is from a neglected genre, I don't think that necessarily is like big enough of an influence, because the game is popular regardless, you know. And I think if the game is popular, then he could potentially have a chance in there. Let me see. Somebody else is saying Wolf. Other characters have Amiibo. Okay, here we go. We actually have a good response right here too. This one looks interesting. From King Nencha. Other characters have Amiibo that are not in Smash, like Toad and Chibi Robo. Amiibos don't equal being in Smash or not being in Smash. And you know, King Nencha, you got a good point there. When it comes to Shovel Knight being in, that one, like the fact that he has an Amiibo, does that mean that Shovel Knight could potentially be in the game? Like a lot of people are seeing the Amiibo as a direct indication of him being in there, but like there's a lot of ways to perceive this whole thing, because let's say for instance Shovel Knight has like an Amiibo now, right? But there are some people that are saying the Amiibo means that he's popular enough to be in Smash Brothers because there's an Amiibo being made of him from a character that's third party and, you know, started off from a small series and became a big one. So just the popularity alone that he's an Amiibo could mean that he's in the ballot. But then there's people that are saying that the Amiibo is not Smash themed. So it's like, because it's not Smash themed Amiibo, that means that obviously that Amiibo wasn't made for the Smash roster. But then remember that Mario from Mario Party, those Amiibo actually can be used in Smash Brothers as well too. So if you had a Mario Party 10 Mario Amiibo, that could be used in Smash. So maybe the fact that the Amiibo for Shovel Knight, even though it's not a Smash classified Amiibo, it can be used in Smash Brothers as well too. Potentially, they could just use that in the future if he ever was the ballot winner or a DLC character. That logic is a little wild, I know, but let's see. Let's see some more responses, man. Hey, Etika. Let me see. More responses. These are some really good responses, man. Hey, Etika. I gotta really move this one up. All right, here we go. Hey, Etika. All my good arguments are in your other video. I hope you go there and read comments because I'm not repeating myself here. I got you, man. I'm probably gonna look at the other video as well, too, to read some people said over there. Let me see. And more arguments. The Meta Knight mask came a week before Meta Knight was announced, so King K. Rool having a Mii costume isn't necessarily deconfirmed. It could be another Sakurai troll. He loves doing that. That is definitely facts, man. He's saying, but here's the thing though. The Meta Knight mask existed way before it was announced in Smash Brothers. Here's the thing that I was thinking, right? In Smash Brothers for 3DS and Wii U, Sakurai did say at some point that a lot of the Mii costumes that were in the Mii Plaza were going to be coming to Smash Brothers. So naturally, I guess the hats that already existed in the Plaza for years before Smash 3DS was even announced, or Wii U was announced, that those costumes are going to come over. Meta Knight was a costume in the Mii Plaza, or a hat in the Mii Plaza, the same exact hat, way before he was announced in Smash Brothers, and way before that same hat was shown as a Mii costume in Smash Brothers. I know it's a lot of information taken at one time, but here's my argument. I'm saying that it's not necessarily true per se that a Mii costume is an automatic confirmation or deconfirmation, because all the costumes for the Miis that were made now existed in the Mii Plaza way before those characters had their costumes shown as Miis in 3DS and Wii U. It's a jumbled mess of information, and people look in detail with this shit when they really want to prove or disprove a character, man. Let me see, more comments, man, more comments. I mean, his moveset is given, but both Link and Toon Link have the down air. Shovel Knight's down air would be the same. That's presuming a lot. That's presuming a lot. More comments, man, more comments. I think the Amiibo means that Nintendo was showing off Shovel Knight enough attention that he has a chance. By having an Amiibo that gives Nintendo exclusives to his game means to me that he at least has the chance. And that's what my logic was with this whole thing. I was saying, man, if they are giving him an Amiibo, then the popularity alone, wouldn't that be enough to be a Smash character? But another big argument, and this is one that I feel like might be big for some people. Reasons out. think about this, right? Now I gotta change the setup for this. There we go, bam. Double Knight isn't available. My spelling's gonna be off here, so isn't in Japan. So that's another big argument that people were using to say that Shovel Knight isn't going to be a DLC character, the fact that he's not in Japan. What do you guys think about that argument? Because that one made me say, whoa, if he's not going to be available in Japan, then doesn't that hurt his chances big time? Because Smash is, manufactured and produced in Japan. Japanese development team for the most part, Japanese home base. Shovel Knight not being in Japan would mean that he's not popular there, or he's not known, which could potentially mean that why would Sakurai put in a character that's only known in one region? What are your guys' arguments in response to that? Let's check out Twitter real quick as well too. I want to see what they're saying about this whole thing. Someone said, how many of those shirts do you have? Wait a minute. Oh, that's my alarm clock. Alright, sorry about that. But okay. I want to see some Twitter arguments, man. I need to see some Twitter beef. Alright. Let's see. We're gonna move up. Damn, 149 notifications on Twitter. God damn, nigga. But okay. We're going to look through the Twitter shit first. I just have to kind of organize my thoughts because let me see. Okay, bam. So here we are on Twitter, but I'm actually going to take a look for some of the comments on YouTube right now. Shovel Knight hasn't even been released in Japan, yet regardless of how popular he is here in America, this does not mean that he's out. While not exactly the same case, we got Ness Lucas and the Fire Emblem crew. Very true. Fire Emblem wasn't really big in America. In fact, I don't think it was in America at all back when Melee came out. But they put Marth and Roy in the game thinking, okay, Marth and Roy, they're not known in the United States, so we're not going to release them in the United States in Smash Brothers. They'll just be a Japan exclusive. But due to the popularity of them, they said, okay, let's put them in the US version. So maybe they could do the same thing. Maybe Sakurai is saying, Shovel Knight is popular in America, he's not known in Japan. Maybe Smash Brothers is an opportunity to take his popularity from the United States and try to bring it over to a new region where he's not there. And that could potentially be the same logic. It was the logic that applied to Roy and Marth in Melee. So maybe that's not an indication that he's out of the game per se. Let's look at what Twitter is saying now with some of their comments. The Mario Party amiibo work with Smash. Shovel Knight is not counted out just yet. That's the thing that I was saying as well too. How can the amiibo work with different games, like it doesn't mean that because he has an amiibo made of him now that's not Smash categorized per se, that he'll never be able to use that amiibo in Smash Brothers, or that he'll have to have a second amiibo made of him. Why make a second amiibo out of Shovel Knight at this point, especially since the amiibo work across multiple platforms? You can use the Mario Party amiibo for Smash and Mario Party and other applications as well too. Potentially, if they really wanted to add Shovel Knight as DLC, they could make it so that he just bam, use the Shovel Knight amiibo and you have access to the Shovel Knight amiibo for the game. So I mean, let's see. More responses. Oh, my man Nathan. Yo, Nathan? What's going on, baby? Nathan, you chilling, baby? You chilling, Nathan? Let's go, man. Amazing composer, by the way. If anything, the amiibo only means he's well known to be considered. If anything, I think that's I think assist trophy, but who knows? Good point, man. An assist trophy, like now you see, there's plenty of ways to get into Smash, even if you're not a character. He could at least be an assist trophy, or at least a trophy in some regard. So I feel like that's a solid thing right there to use as an argument. Shovel Knight has the amiibo that's comparability already. Nintendo is in love with Shovel Knight right now. Promoting it in Smash is just logical. Makes a lot of sense, man. Let's move up a little bit. Similar to the Meta Knight hat thingy, what about Alfonso and Toon Link? Alfonso and Toon Link, they have hats in the Mii Plaza? Let me see. There is the issue of Shovel Knight not being in Japan, so that many people know him in Japan. Yeah, well, we just addressed that. That could potentially be a strategy. Let's see what the DLC assist trophies. Could that be possible? That's a little bit of a, I mean, I think so. They can put DLC characters. They can definitely put DLC assist trophies. Let's see more arguments, man, on YouTube. I don't know Shovel Knight more than I know King K. Rool, but what I do know is that with how both characters are great bosses and excellent masterminds to know how to get to 2-3 steps ahead of them. Yeah, I mean, I think Shovel Knight could definitely be viable. I haven't even played any of Shovel Knight, but I've watched some of the gameplay online, and I can could see him fitting so well, especially with Omni's Smashified series. It would make sense in my opinion. Let me see. I don't think we have enough circumstantial evidence yet to say yay or nay to either. Although the Shovel Knight amiibo appears to have the Smash logo on its base. That's actually a little bit arguable because some people were saying that it did have it on its base. Like this picture was showing that Shovel Knight has it on its base, and at some point it did. In some of the pictures, it definitely did. Let's go to YouTube real quick because I linked an article in my previous video which talked about Shovel Knight and showed some of the pictures. And he's not on a Smash base for the final version, I think. He's on a base that has his logo on it. Let me take a look here real quick. There was a picture that was attached to it. I'm going to open up all these in different tabs. And shout out to all these guys who sent me this information. But alright, so you can't really see the base in this picture with Shovel Knight. You can see the base kind of clearly in this one though. And let me see, can I potentially open this in a new tab? Alright, so let's get in there. Is that a Smash Brothers base or is it a Shovel Knight base? You can't really tell. The color is off and the design, you can't really see it. You can't really make it out here, so it's kind of hard to tell there. But let's look up some more pictures from it. Someone said go to Yacht Games' Twitter to see it, so let's do just that. We're going to go open up another Twitter tab, and we're going to go to Yacht Games real quick. Book my flight for Paragon. Can't wait to see my niggas there. Yo, Sully, man, I'm gonna see your ass at Paragon, boy. I booked my flight too, Sully. I'm gonna be in Paragon. Let's fucking go, baby. Oh, man, everyone's gonna be at Paragon. It's gonna be so lit. It's gonna be lit. Oh, Lord. Oh, man, I'm getting hot in here, man. This shirt, I thought I would be cooler wearing a tank top in my videos, but, oh, yeah, the shirts are good. But, anyways, let's see exactly what's going on here. What was I going to look up? I was going to look at Yacht Club names. Here we go. So, let's see here. They had a picture that was more defined of it. It's definitely not a Smash base. Yeah, you can see it here way more clearly. It's a purple base, so obviously not Smash, and the logo on it is not a Smash logo. But does that really make that much of a difference? I don't think that automatically deconfirms them, and you know, we gave reasons before as well too. So reasons in, what can we add here for a reason that's a solid reason that he could be in? The only thing that it seems like you can really use to say he's in are things that make the argument neutral. Like, at this point, there's nothing that can really say he's solidly in. But there seems to be plenty of reasons to say he's out. Oh, man. But okay, let's look at some more Twitter responses as well, too. I want to see what people are saying here. Give me a second. Someone saying we need more Shantae ass. Yeah, seriously. Oh, we got a great response here from Bingu. She says, Nintendo could be fishing for third-party characters, to be honest. Quite frankly, that's what needs to happen. And I agree with you as well, too. It definitely wouldn't hurt for them to have more third-party. And it seems like they're being really open to getting third parties in there. Shovel Knight won't probably be a Smash character. Nintendo can be used for Mario Maker, a good game for Shovel Knight to be in. Potentially, yeah. But he could be applicable to all these applications. I mean, man, Shovel Knight is such a strange case, man. People really do believe what they want to believe. I feel like he does have an even chance in there because there's nothing that really solidly says that he can't be in the game per se. If we use the logic that certain things don't fit the standard of others, then like, does that really matter? Because Sakurai has done things that were so impulsive, that were unexpected, that took everyone by surprise. So I mean, the only, like here's another thing as well too. You all know this about me most likely. I'm from the disbanded cult of Ridley. And Ridley is a very special case because he's the only character up to this point that Sakurai had come out, well, a really highly requested fan character that Sakurai had come out and said that wouldn't be in the game, period, after the whole pick of the day thing. Because remember, during the pick of the day, Sakurai was deconfirming characters regularly. Gira him, Skull Kid, etc., etc. Like, when he was doing the pick of the day, so many characters were getting cut. And it was good because, you know, he didn't build up people's expectations at that point. He would just let them know, hey, this trophy exists of the character. They're going to be an assist. They're not going to be in the game. Sorry. And it took a lot of people out of their misery. It made things easier for people so that way they wouldn't be holding on the way me and my cult did for Ridley. And he finally deconfirmed Ridley. He finally said, man, if I make Ridley in the game, I have to shrink him and it's not going to work. So no Ridley. And that's the only time we can get solid confirmation. But every other situation, there's always some kind of hope. And remember, us Ridley niggas, we held hope for the longest time. We were like, no, don't let go. We can still get a chance. When the Wii U version came out, we were like, oh man, he's a boss. No. But there's still a chance for him to be DLC potentially. It was so fucking crazy. And we held on, man. Like, I was picking straws at some point, man. I was picking air, trying to say, hey, man, Ridley could be in because of this, and this. And Sakura, oh, damn, Daddy, why did you cut my balls off? Daddy, why did you cut my balls off? He cut them clean off, man. Damn. Oh, my God, man. But okay, so let's see. Let's look at some more. Donations aren't up right now. How would I be able to look at all this if donations were going on? It would be impossible. Also, Shovel Knight's Amiibo was confirmed to be for multiple titles by Nintendo, and that was an official statement. They did say, someone hit me up with the link online. They did say at some point, yeah, man, we can use the Shovel Knight Amiibo for different titles in the future. Shovel Knight is a similar case to Chibi Robo. He's popular enough to get Amiibo, but not a Smash playable character. That's logical. That is extremely logical because the same argument can be used for Chibi Robo. I guess potentially Chibi Robo has the same chance as anybody to get into Smash Brothers, but it's a little bit more impractical. I hope I don't get my balls cut off for saying this, but Shovel Knight is just a bland and boring character. Nothing unique about him. Man, you just said some fighting words, boy. I don't know if you should have said that shit on the stream, man. Niggas are gonna come for that ass, boy. Let's see some more YouTube comments. I want to get around because, you know, obviously I'm not gonna be able to read everyone's comment. There's fucking thousands of you, but I can try to get my hands on your balls and see what you're saying to me. Rest in peace to Etika's balls. Reason King K. Rool got an entire costume custom made for DLC content. If King K. Rool was planned for DLC, why would they bother modeling an entire Mii costume rather than the character himself? And okay, so Kristen says that because King K. Rool has the Mii costume, he cannot be in Smash Brothers. That's arguable, definitely, because there's a lot of other characters that do have Mii costumes, and that's the argument that you'll hear people say a lot of the time. The fact that, oh, well then look at Link. He has a Mii costume, but, you know, he's a character in the game as well, too. The only thing is that Link had a Mii costume way before Smash Brothers. Like, his costume for the Miis was a Mii costume in the Mii Plaza. And that's the case for every single Mii besides, I don't know, Mega Man. That came, it's kind of complicated, but I mean, let me see. I'm going to try to think of ways to break that down, but at the same time, we're going to be looking at some different comments as well, too. Etika, I think Shovel Knight originally came out on the PC. Yes, it did. And the popularity took off, and it went to the consoles. Well, the 3DS and the Wii U. I'm not sure if it's on the other consoles. Every third-party character in the game is an industry veteran. Shovel Knight isn't. Hopefully, honestly, I don't believe he deserves a spot. But that's the thing. His popularity exploded after, what, only one game? Maybe they don't have to be a veteran in order to be in the game. I mean, obviously Smash Brothers favors veterans, but if they are doing really well and, you know, busting it down right now, they could potentially have a chance. I mean, who knows? And I'll look at some more responses on Twitter. There's 311 of those shits popped up. Meanwhile, Shovel Knight's release date hints that he may be in Smash Brothers. Okay, so we have a very interesting comment here from Kevin Level 28. What you saying here? His release date is coming soon. While the 3DS and V. Okay. Yeah, man, it could tie in. Potentially that could be a sign. Can't say anything for sure, but that could potentially be a sign. Shantae deserves more of a spot than Shovel Knight. And this whole deserve thing, I don't know. I feel as if it's too much of an assumption to think that characters who've had longer time in the gaming industry and with Nintendo have a better chance than anybody who's up and coming new right now is doing well. I mean, like for instance, even though the Inklings aren't, they're not like veteran characters, the Inklings and Splatoon, but they got a Mii costume. Sure, they're with Nintendo, but technically Shovel Knight is with Nintendo too. It's got games on both of their popular consoles right now. So I mean, can you really say that a brand new series can't be in Smash Brothers? The Inklings are in Smash as a costume, but they're in Smash. Doesn't that mean that Shovel Knight, you know, he's just as new as the Inklings are. In fact, the Inklings are newer than Shovel Knight is, and they're doing so well that they made a costume of them. Now, sure, that could have been something in planning for a while beforehand, but Shovel Knight is a very strong user base. It's crazy how big this game became in such a short amount of time. Hey, Shovel Knight, Inklings, try to use that as a comparison. Maybe that thing could be working here. Let's look at some more comments on YouTube. King K. Rool's model was new. Therefore, why would they use that model for a costume? This version of K. Rool, unlike the other characters, did not exist as a 3D model. Therefore, I conclude that he's in. Let me see. Yeah, I guess I see what he's saying. The model was new for the Mii costume, so maybe they could use like the new model like references to the DLC character potentially. Let me see here. More arguments. It's a popularity poll. Yeah, wait a minute. Someone made a good point. Someone made a damn good point there. Popularity poll. That's the thing. Yeah, it's a popularity poll on how long something has. It's a popularity poll not based on how long someone has been in the industry. All deserve to be in. Arguments are irrelevant. Yeah, he's right, man. At the end of the day, it's a vote. And if Shovel Knight has more votes than King K, then he's definitely fucking going to get in before King K does. Unless Sakurai has a favoritism thing going on, which potentially could be the case. I wish there was truly a way to know exactly how many votes for certain characters were there in the game, because it makes things so much more difficult, because we have to basically guess and use fan polls to determine if a character is going to make the ballot or not. It makes things a lot more complicated for us that have a lot more details that we just can't predict. It makes things really ball busting. But let me see here. We gotta find a different song. There we go. Okay, so now we need to look more at comments on Twitter, because I haven't really been giving Twitter too much love. So we're gonna open these shits up. Oh shit. Come here, Twitter. Come here, Twitter. Wait a minute, hold on, give me a second. Gotta adjust this the right way. So now we looked at some comments online here. We're going to look at more comments on Twitter now. So people are kind of showing me the same picture. Here we go. Okay, so the Inklings and Chibi Robo are Amiibo, and they aren't in Smash. What does this mean for the Inklings and Chibi Robo? Well, the Inklings are in Smash technically. They have a Mii costume. The Inklings and Chibi Robo are Amiibo, and they aren't in Smash. What does this mean? They could Chibi Robo could potentially get in. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it seems like Shovel Knight's chances and Chibi Robo's chances would technically be equal. And there were a lot of people that did want Chibi Robo and the Chorus Kids to be in the game as well too. They both have a lot of popularity behind them. Rhythm Heaven, all that stuff. Those are definitely people that I estimate to be high on the ballot. Maybe not the highest, but they'll definitely be up there. And they all have even chances, in my opinion, man. Let me see. Some more stuff here. Let me close this out. Etika's bitch. There is no page we can find the standings of the ballot from Mezak J. Mejak Z. Yeah, there's nowhere that we can see where the ballot is currently at right now. Things are really difficult because of that. I wish there was a way to see, but Sakurai isn't going to reveal anything to us until he's ready. It makes things tough. Let me see. Honestly, if they already decided on Shovel Knight being a Smash character, they probably would have waited and made just the Smash Amiibo instead of having to potentially produce two different versions. Why produce two different versions? Maybe I mean, I know what you're saying though. Like, okay, if he was guaranteed to be in right now, then why wouldn't they just, you know, wait until he's confirmed and then make the Amiibo of him? Maybe this could be a way for them to ease it in. As we know, Nintendo does like to tease things a little bit in the beginning before they reveal the big bonanza at the end. That could potentially be something. But here's another thing, guys. We have to understand that if we go to the Smash ballot page right now, we'll see Smash ballots. This is something that we should all be aware of right now. The Smash ballot deadline for entry is October 3rd, guys. It's October 3rd right here. So, honestly, there's no way that any character right now is chosen for a fact to be in Smash Brothers. And the reasoning behind that is so clear. The ballot doesn't end until then. What if something happens between now and the 3rd of October that makes a certain other character blow up the poll? Nintendo wouldn't be so angsty as to, I guess, maybe jump the gun and make a certain character who's in the running a DLC character right now. Maybe they would do so to prepare, but I don't think they would take that risk, because what if somebody else comes up out of nowhere and blows the poll out of the water? There's still a lot of time to go. And I don't know about you niggas, but I have not put my vote in for the poll yet. I'm waiting and biding my time. So that way, by the time October 3rd comes around, or, you know, around October, I'll know for a fact who I want to get into the game. So, hey, I mean, maybe, okay, so we can't say Shovel Knight is definitely in for a fact, because we know that he isn't, thanks to this date. But at the same time, there's definitely a way for Nintendo to see that there are certain characters that are way more popular than others. Probably on this ballot, Rool is running the shit. They probably see he has a ton of votes, so maybe they're saying, okay, we know that most likely Rool will win the ballot, so let's prepare a little bit. Or we see Shovel Knight is winning the ballot, let's prepare a little bit, That could be the case. It could be. I'm pulling at straws here, but potentially if they're seeing that a character is dominating the polls in a certain form or fashion, then they might just be preparing that. They might hit up the developers and be like, hey, your character is winning the poll, or they're doing really well, we're gonna put them in. And come on, be honest with me. Is Nintendo only going to make one character from this poll? Are they really? This is a poll that's going to show the most popular characters for Smash Brothers in all of fucking Smash Brothers history. This is a massive thing right now. They're not going to take just one character. Press 1 if you think Nintendo won't just take one character. If you think they'll take more than one character, press 1 in the chat right now. Because I feel like they'll probably look at the poll and see the top 3 runner-ups and be like, hey man, okay, we're gonna put this main character in, then we're gonna put in these other 2 to 3 guys that we think are good as well too, because they won the polls 2nd and 3rd place. I could see that being a thing. I could definitely see it being a thing. Let's check out Twitter real quick. And I see a lot of ones, man. Yeah, I see a lot of ones. Dude, that's my logic. That's my logic. I say, hey, there's no way they can settle with just taking one character from the fucking poll, man. A popularity poll that lasted this long and so many people voted on already? No way, man. Definitely more characters. Sora from Kingdom Hearts. There's so many more than just the ones that we've been talking about lately on this channel. So, Gunvolt, another character, really popular character in some regards. Third-party characters, Wolf, Snake, etc. Hey, man. Well, Wolf isn't third-party, but you know what I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying. Way too early to decide, I think, man. Way too early to decide. And they never said on the ballot that it would only be one character. I saw that comment from somebody. All right, so now let's see some more Twitter comments. Let me see. From Vladsta, even though Shovel Knight already has an amiibo, there is a chance of a Smash version. Remember, Mario also has 2 amiibo. Why make 2? They can just use the Shovel Knight amiibo that exists now. It doesn't mean that because he's being made for, Shovel Knight, that he'll only be available to use on Shovel Knight. Yacht Games in their trailer specifically said that he'll be able to be used on any future Nintendo titles that they want. So, hey, let me see. YouTube comment. King Rool would be the most obvious choice, honestly. He's one of the big 3 Mario, Zelda, and DK, yeah. And Mario and Zelda have their villains. It's only reasonable that they would add him to the roster. You're damn right, man. It makes perfect sense for King Rool to be in there, and that's something that I think we can all agree on, man. Potentially, maybe Shovel Knight and King K could both get in. I don't think it has to be limited like that. Let me see. King Rool, personally, don't work in Smash, but being a part of Donkey Kong is Nintendo, so that automatically gives him a pretty good chance. So yeah, that's a thing also. Sora for Smash. Yeah, man. Sora, it could definitely work. I think so. Let me see. They can announce a new DK game, and then after that, boom, Smash cut trailer. King Rool will come back. We see him beating the shit out of DK and Diddy, and Dixie Kong flies into battle. Oh shit! So we get 2 DK characters. Yo, that's optimism right there. That's optimism. Hey, Etika, here's a video of you following me on Twitter. What? Shovel Knight could potentially be in Smash as an indie rep, considering he is supposedly popular among people. It's debatable. Definitely is. Why can't King Rool be in? There is also a Link and Samus costume. You're damn right. Yeah, they have a chance. Okay, Shantae. Okay. Official artwork. Okay, let's continue. The ballot hasn't ended yet. No argument is valid until it ends, man. Yeah, you got a good point there, bro. Definitely got a good point. King Rool has a good chance because he's not only a popular vote, but in a poll, King Rool got the #1 vote in America. And I know that there's been a lot of polls that are on Reddit and other websites and stuff, and people definitely believe that King K is in the top. But hey, we can do our own little poll here amongst ourselves in this stream. Speaking of which, how many viewers do we have right now? If it's anything over 500, holy shit, 2,000 niggas, almost 2,000 niggas. Wow. But okay, so we're gonna do our own little poll here as well too, so we can kind of understand where people are swaying with this whole thing right now. So what we're going to do is I'm gonna make a straw poll. Bam. And who has better chances? King Rool or Shovel Knight? now I'm going to enter in poll options. So King K Rool Shovel Knight. And if you're undecided, like what can we put? Like if you're undecided, you don't know who to choose, or you think both of them have equal chance to get in. If you're basically neutral, choose fucking Ridley. Bam. Okay, and I know. Yeah. And there you go. Okay, so the poll is now available. I'm going to copy and paste this and spam it in the fucking chat. So go to that poll. Let's see where you guys are standing with this whole thing, man. Remember, if you're neutral, choose fucking Ridley, because why not? Here we go. I'm just gonna spam this in the chat, and I'm also going to tweet it on Twitter, so that way you guys can see if you don't see it in the chat for some strange reason. So let me do that real quick. I'm gonna compose this tweet. I'll just do it in a different window so I don't like lose my placing. There we go. Okay, bam. I'm gonna do this, and the tweet is now there. So go to that straw poll and let me know what your opinions are. We're gonna check back on this later on because I want to. I'm just gonna choose Ridley myself. Let's see where the votes are going right now. Actually, I'm curious about. No man, those shits are pouring in. It's hilarious. But people are saying that Shovel. People are really saying Shovel Knight has a better chance than King K. Rool. Whoa. These opinions, dog. Oh shit. I didn't expect that. People are thinking Shovel Knight has a better chance. Look at these votes coming in right now. Crazy to see what people are thinking about this. I'm really curious about this right now, yo. Shovel Knight is a good character, but only fights with a shovel. That logic can be used for so many other characters, man. So far, we are almost 900 votes in, and most people are saying Shovel Knight. In fact, Shovel Knight has double the votes, almost one, or maybe not almost. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting more King K. Rool. And, you know, people that are undecided, or, you know, are the minority here, which is interesting as well, too. But I guess people would take sides with this whole thing. 10 votes per second. The shit is crazy. Etika, what about Bomberman? Potentially. I think they all have basically an equal chance, but people seem to be vouching more for Shovel Knight having better chances than King K. Something I didn't anticipate. It seemed like people were mostly for King K. Rool, but hey, I guess the chances for Shovel Knight seem so strong because he has a fucking amiibo now, which doesn't necessarily mean that he's in Smash because of the category of the amiibo, but the fact that the amiibo can be used in different games besides just Shovel Knight. Let's see what's going on, man. Let's go back to Twitter right now and break it down. Let's break it down. We're gonna open up the more recent notifications on Twitter. And we're going to see. Like, I was supposed to fill this chart in, but right now, just looking at the straw poll is really good information as well too. It's hard to say for a fact exactly what makes a character in and out on something that's mostly speculation in the fucking first place. Things are more complex in that regard. Let me see. Okay, bam. Let me see here. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Bam, we're good. So, I would rather Lloyd Irving. Yo, Lloyd. I loved playing with him in Smash Flash 2, so yeah, I wouldn't mind, man. But Lloyd being a Mii costume, does that mean that Lloyd is deconfirmed? No. But use that same logic with King K. Rool. This means that Lloyd, King K. Rool, and Chrom could all easily have their chances to be in the game too. Does it mean that all of them are going to get a chance? I don't know, man. I don't know. But the popularity of King K on the ballot could potentially push him to the top. But is he the most popular character in the ballot? Because this thing is telling me otherwise. Look at the fucking variant. Look at this. Everyone's saying Shovel Knight has better chances. Whoa, man. So far, we're 1,465 votes in, and Shovel Knight is sitting at a clean 50%, while King K is at 29, which is not bad. But man, this makes me wonder exactly where things are, because we all presumed that King K was at the top of the ballot, but this thing is saying otherwise. I know it's a much smaller controlled group, but who knows, man. And I'm glad to see that there's a lot of people that are also in the undecided department, because that's 20% of people right now. 317 people undecided. I think that's the best place to stay right now, because you can't say for a fucking fact that one thing means that a character isn't in and the other thing means that they are. It's just way too foggy right now to be able to tell. Anthony Perks. The Smash ballots don't end until the middle of October, I think. The Amiibo release just got him more votes guaranteed. You know it. That's another thing. Man, this pot is still boiling. The pot is still boiling, my niggas, because the ballot could definitely be influenced by moves like this. People see that Shovel Knight has a fucking Amiibo, they're gonna obviously be curious, like, whoa, Shovel Knight Amiibo? Let me check it out. And that could be the case for all the characters' Amiibos, Chibi Robo included. We might just see a classic fucking Mario Amiibo. Well, not the Amiibo. We might see classic Mario on the ballot due to the fact that, you know, his pixel block version is an Amiibo now. Kind of crazy. Etika, you can vote multiple times? Really? In the ballot, but I don't know if it counts. Yeah, you can vote multiple times in the Smash ballot. Yeah, you can vote multiple times in this thing, but I don't know. I mean, duplicate votes is definitely a thing, and I guess that can be used, but would they really allow that to be such a manipulative factor? I don't think Nintendo would fuck up like that, but maybe they could. I mean, I don't know. It is Nintendo at the end of the day. Sora unlocks the battle. Very nice. My dude, Shovel Knight is popular, but he's an 8-bit character, so Daddy Character can make a 3D model, but I don't know. Him not being in the game because he's 8-bit? Maybe, but I don't think that makes much sense in the first place. There's plenty of characters that I think are currently in their 8-bit. Well, maybe not. No. Yeah. This character is in 8-bit, so how would you make a 3D model of him? But they made the 3D model for the goddamn Amiibo here. I mean, as you can see right there, so it could work. I don't think that's a limiting factor. I mean, look at the cunt. Look at the cunt. The cunt. His last appearance was what? 2-bit, nigga? Like, I mean, Duck Hunt. I like to call him the cunt. The cunt is a character who was resurrected from the fucking barrels of fucking Nintendo's history. So, hey, I don't think that's something to totally count Shovel Knight out on. Let's look at some more comments. Now, someone, the cunt, it's true, man. So I got the Fresh Prince boys. Yo, what's going on? Yo, we in here. Let me turn that shit up. Gotta turn that shit up. Wait, actually, let me turn it down a little bit. Actually, that's a little bit too loud, I think. But okay. Anyway, the cunt. I love that fucking name. The cunt. Oh man. Let me see. Someone said something interesting. Etika, would you go to a Nintendo live stream? I've been to their live streams before, man. Entertaining stuff. Nintendo knows what they're talking about. Plus, I'm really good friends with my man Hank. Also, wait. More comments. The Shovel Knight Amiibo doesn't really do a lot for his own game. I feels like it has to have a lot more purpose. Hell yeah, man. Amiibo can't just be one application anymore. They gotta have multiple uses. I mean, the Fire Emblem Amiibo being used in Project Codename Steam, or whatever the hell it's called. That's definitely a good example there. More Twitter. Let's look up some more Twitter, man. For example, the cunt might have one game on the NES, but there was a mini game in the Wii Play based on him. Really now? Okay. See, I don't think it's cut out. Why people are constantly posting do a straw poll by Ash Shots. Let's take a look at the straw poll. Shovel Knight dominating on this shit. Dominating. Crazy to see that. That's the result, man. People want Shovel Knight, man. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. Closer shot of the Shovel Knight Amiibo base. It's purple. Doesn't look all smashy, but I don't think that means he's not in. You can't use that as an argument that he isn't in, man. Mario Party Amiibos and other Amiibo. I mean, sure, Toad has a Mario Party Amiibo. Does that mean that he's in Smash? No, not necessarily, but he technically has the same chances then. Trying to use this evidence as a way to say he can't be in the game, I don't think that's a good move, in my opinion. Let me see. Hackers shouldn't leak what resulted with Roy and Ryu. Or maybe they shouldn't put early information like that in the game in the first place. There was no indication of Mewtwo being in the game in Smash 3DS and Wii U before he was announced as the DLC character later on. So they could have gone with the Mewtwo update without putting Roy and Ryu in at all. So they need to be smarter with the way they pack their information in the game from now on. Because people are going to hack it. You can't expect people not to hack the game. Let me see. King K. Rool has been requested for far longer than Shovel Knight and has a larger fan base. King K. Rool has been requested for far longer than Shovel Knight to be in Smash Brothers. I'll give you that. And he has a larger fan base, potentially, but that's presuming that all DK fans are King K. Rool fans. And I mean, I guess you could say that. But yeah, maybe he does have a larger fan base, but Shovel Knight is definitely nothing to laugh at, man. And the thing is that Shovel Knight has a lot of recent fans, like fans that are engaging the game community right now and that are making their voices heard by buying his game, while King K. Rool, he hasn't been touched in fucking years. So his audience might, for the most part, be retro-based. And I think that's what's talking to us in my little poll that's being done here right now. The poll is out there, and you can vote on this right now if you haven't. But Shovel Knight and King K. Rool, the difference is the fact that King K. Rool's audience, in terms of like his fans, are more retro. And because it's more retro, they're not as active or not as alive as I guess Shovel Knights are. Shovel Knight is hot right now. He's hitting that burner right now. While King K hasn't hit the burner for fucking 5+ years. More than that. So, it's hard to say for a fact. Let me see, larger fan base? Well, yeah, I think that's arguable as well, too. More King K. Rool fans than Shovel Knight fans? I don't know. That's because, let me see. Notice me, Senpai. Don't worry, I wish I could. There are 2 colors for base with Shovel Knight. Really? There's 2 colors? I don't know. Because we did see a different color base for Shovel Knight beforehand. We did. Let me see here. I think sales numbers will make a big difference. Votes play a part, but the Amiibo outfit versus Amiibo sales will play a bigger part. Potentially, yeah. But that's the thing. Shovel Knight is selling like crazy right now. More comments. There's 2 open spaces for characters in Smash's coding, but that would mean that there's going to be a total of 57. I don't think that can be used as a solid determining factor either. Oh, my man Raj is based in the building. What's going on, Raj? Oh, man. I definitely think King K. Rool. Yo, man, that video he made, yo. That fucking video was hilarious, yo. I gotta watch that shit now. I gotta see that fucking video, man. My man Raj is based, man. That fucking video had me dying, dude. I gotta see what's good with that shit. I'm not subscribed to my man Raj. Subscribe, nigga. Yo, where's that video at? Where's that video at, bro? Where's it at? Where is that shit? I can't find it. Maybe it's further back. Here we go. This shit was just so fucking funny. That song, yo. That fucking song. Here we go. I'm sorry, this shit was hilarious in my book. That fucking recording, yo. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck, dude? Yo, man.
Okay.
Where did he fucking come up with that idea? What the fuck? And they who the fuck is Young Ramsey though? I don't know who this nigga is. Holy shit, yo. I was dying. The first time I saw that fucking video, man, I was on the floor, dude. Like, it was so goddamn random. I have no idea where the hell he got the inspiration to make like the okay. Like, the nigga turned around. He had his back turned. He was just like, okay. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Yo, Rogers base, man. That's my dude, man. Holy shit. Oh, and I'm going to LA for Paragon, man. I might actually meet this guy. Rogers Bay, I might actually meet his ass. I mean, there's a lot of people that are living in LA, so I have a chance to meet a ton of people. It'll be interesting to see what happens. But okay. Anyways, continuing this before we got totally fucking derailed. More comments. Let me see. You all know he has a better chance to Shovel Knight than King K. Rool. You're goddamn right he does, man. No one's beating this dude in the Smash Brothers ballot. That's for fucking sure. Someone says, why not fucking both? Yeah, man, that's what I think. I think maybe they potentially have equal chances. But I'm going to let you guys know something that's probably going to get a lot of you salty, and I don't expect you to just sit there and agree with my opinion. So don't think that. But I feel like because King K. Rool had the Mii costume, to me it feels like he's deconfirmed. But I still believe, you know, like I'm not. To me, that's more. Him having a Mii costume, in my opinion, is more of a deconfirmation for King K. Rool than Shovel Knight having an Amiibo. But that's just me. I mean, and Sakurai never said anywhere that if you have a Mii costume, you can't be a character. So, hey, that's just me. But there's plenty of reason as to why he could definitely still be in there. 299 fucking notifications. This shit is getting crazy. Let's see exactly what people are saying. Someone has an interesting post here from Daddy Sakurai himself, saying that note that making new fighters is a huge process, so we won't be able to make that many. Real talk, man. Real fucking talk. And it's yeah, man. John Cena has better chances than everybody, though. I mean, let's just be fucking real with ourselves right now, guys. The poll is still looking dominant for Shovel Knight right now. And I know this might be hard for some of you King K. Rool people to take in, but understand that Shovel Knight's audience is way more right now than King K. But this may not be an accurate representation of the entire opinion of, I guess, the Smash Brothers community, so don't take this to heart too much. But there's 2,000 people here, and 1,055 of them think that Shovel Knight has better chances, and 410 of them think both of them have equal chances. So I guess that 410 can be applied to both sides. It's kind of hard to really break things down like that. And I don't want you to think automatically Shovel Knight, you know, is going to get in. King K. Rool isn't. But, hey, I'm surprised by this. I thought King K's people would have spoke out, but Shovel Knight seems like he has a really strong base in this bitch. Someone said it's laggy as fuck. Then please turn down the fucking quality of the stream. Let me see here. The noise, you're gonna hear the construction work. I apologize, guys. Someone says it's not a popularity contest, it's a ballot box. Yeah, that's another thing too. He's not making this based upon, you know, if the character is like loved or whatever. You got the most votes and you're getting in. Let me see here. While he could be considered as indie, he's become pretty damn popular. Yeah, didn't he start off as indie? He was a Steam game. Shovel Knight was a Steam game. Mario, Bowser, Peach, etc. have gotten their own amiibo, and they're compatible. But the question is how his moveset would work out. Yeah, Shovel Knight's moveset, man. Would he have... I think Sakurai could make something work, man. He made things work for characters that potentially didn't have any kind of fighting game prowess to them. The Villager, per se. Sakurai even said at one point, Villager was considered, but I couldn't think of a moveset for him. And then, years later, yeah, I thought of a moveset for him. So it can happen. He's creative, man. Gave Captain Falcon his moveset. Look how that became. Let me see here. More comments. Let me see. Keep in mind, the poll is anyone. Your poll is just 3 options. Yeah, damn right. There can be a character on the poll, obviously, that's way more popular than King K and Shovel Knight. So, hey, and hard to judge too early, man. Wait a minute. Let me see. More comments from this. What's this? Have you gone to Tamaki's channel from Unseen64? He's the source of the Shovel Knight rumor. There's the rumor saying, like, I know there's a rumor as well saying that he was going to be in Smash, and then the Amiibo to come out. It's just, like, so fucking insane for a lot of people. Let me see. The indie genre is getting really big. Nintendo is noticing this, and I feel like introducing Shovel Knight as the first ever indie character would be a really smart move. Good fucking point, in my opinion. Extremely good point. Makes perfect sense. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to say it better than that, man. Nintendo really is trying to get more into their previously shunned categories like esports and indie games. Nintendo, I mean, not that they shunned indie games before, but they weren't exactly friendly to them beforehand. Same thing with esports, and now they're trying to act like they're the most esports friendly company in existence. I love it. Let me see. The Mii costume. Oh, someone has an interesting opinion here. The Mii costume can deconfirm K. Rool. Other DLC didn't have Mii costumes first. Yeah. Other than, I guess, maybe Mega Man. Well, yeah. Reason Shovel Knight could be in. Exclusive modes in the game on Nintendo platforms. Hell yeah, man. The fact that Shovel Knight is big on Nintendo platforms now is crazy to me. Like, I remember when the game came out on Steam first for PC, and then the game just took off and became big on the 3DS and the fucking Wii U. Insane stuff, man. Insane stuff. Let me see. Oh, my man CJ. CJ, what's up, baby? You in here? Excuse me, Lolly. I'm going to set as his moderator. Hey Etika, my senpai, I'm not home right now. I'm at my game shop. Shout out to my boss of the game shop. Hey, Uncle Levi-sama. What the fuck? More Twitter. More Twitter. More Twitter. Let me see. God damn, what? Here's a picture of the gold base with Shovel Knight. What the fuck? So there is a gold base Shovel Knight? What's going on? So there's gonna be 2 variations of this shit? What? What? Etika, look at the poll. Holy dong. Let's see. Damn. Still, yo, man. Shovel Knight here, he's way more popular. But King K still has a lot of popularity though. Let me see. Shovel Knight is unique. Let me see. What's he saying? Sakurai always says that he likes to see unique things in characters. That's why Chrom didn't make it in, because Chrom, I guess, seemed too typical. And when he made Lucina, it was just basically just a quick character that he made just to add some more variation in the game. Lucina wasn't really intended to, I guess, be a totally separate character, but Sakurai said, hey, we got a little extra time on the development clock, let's fucking make Lucina a character. Chrom, I guess he wouldn't have made him an exact copy of Marth, so that's why he said, I'll wait on it. Let me see, more comments. Let me turn this music on. I like this song. I like this fucking song. Turn this shit up. Okay, more comments. Oh yeah, let's look at more Twitter. Let me just make sure everything's good here. Okay, here we go. Etika, who would you prefer? In my opinion, Shovel Knight, because he would have a Link Mega Man playstyle. I can see that working, man. I don't even know what Shovel Knight fucking does besides dig holes, and I can see it working out, man. Would he be a big character or a small character? Maybe middle-sized, middle-heavy. I can see that. Uncle Phil for Smash? Definitely. Not forgetting about Shantae. We're not talking about Shantae right now. We're talking about Shovel Knight and King K. That's what the concentration of this whole thing is. Let me see here. Daisy? Definitely. Well, I mean, I guess that's Peach. It's alternate. The fuck? What the hell? Professor Layton as well, too. This nigga is gonna win the ballot. Yeah, man, a lot of talk about that whole thing as well. I gotta make a video about that because a lot of people are getting real hype about the Layton thing. Let me see, what the hell? So, yeah, there's apparently a Shovel Knight amiibo that also has a gold base, along with the purple one. Very interesting stuff, man. Comments. How many copies has Shovel Knight sold? Compare that to DLC 1, 2, and 3 in 64, since King K. Rool was in all of those. Yeah, you might be right. Let's see what Shovel Knight's sales are exactly. I mean, I know it's not a direct factor, but there could potentially be something that's interesting to look at here. Shovel Knight sales. And let's be real here. Shovel Knight is going to sell way more now that he's on the 3DS and the Wii U in comparison to when he was just on PC. Sales breakdown. Shovel Knight sales top 700K. Physical release inbound. Really not. Let's look at, maybe this will have more accurate sales numbers. Sales. You could potentially have it here. Let me see here. Okay, so including Kickstarter backers, Shovel Knight sold 180,000 copies within a month of the North American launch. Goddamn. 49,000 copies were sold on Wii U, 59,000 were sold on 3DS, and 66,000 were sold on Steam. By December 4th, 2014, it had sold more than 300,000 copies across all platforms. And as of June 30th, 2015, the game has sold more than 700,000 copies across all platforms, most likely. So, those sales numbers, they're not like Splatoon and how Splatoon is doing right now, but those are still goddamn good numbers for a game that had no base before. Almost a million, like 750,000 copies sold for this game. And this is a game that was indie at some point. Third-party indie. Not bad at all, man. 700,000 niggas. 700,000 niggas. You're damn right, man. You're damn fucking right. Wolf confirmed. Let's take a look more at Twitter. I'm just saying that most characters in the ballot will be cut because of either stupidity or not making any sense at all. This is why I wish I knew who was in the fucking running, because it'd be interesting. Like if we saw like YouTubers and shit. Like I know some people were voting for like PewDiePie and shit to be in fucking Smash. Like what the fuck? Smash League. Let me see here. Wow, almost 2,000 votes in 10 minutes. I see you're making great things out of such fast data collection in the future. Yeah, I love the fact that everybody was so engaged in giving their opinion on this whole thing. 2,285 votes so far. And how many viewers do we have? With 2,200 votes, we have 2,200 viewers. I love the fact that you guys are engaged with this whole thing, and make sure that if you didn't vote on that poll that you do so. Hey, that Shantae, hey, let's go. Way forward, you're doing good, way forward, you're doing good. Oh man, I definitely gotta play some Shantae soon. Maybe Shovel Knight was denied by Sakurai, so they turned his votes into an amiibo to satisfy the hunger for him. And it's funny because no reference to Smash was made in regards to the way the amiibo was talked about in any form or fashion. What does this mean, yo? What does this mean? Let me see here. More notifications. Goddamn. Let's take a look at these. Damn. Let me see. Okay, here we go. We're gonna look at some more of the recent ones. Knuckles and Randy Orton for Smash. Yeah, they definitely have a solid chance, I feel. Let me turn this down a little bit. The music might be a little bit too loud. Let me know if the music is too loud, by the way, guys. Let me know if you hear the music or if the music sounds fine to you. Let me see. Fawful for Smash. Fawful would be an awesome character, or at least in this trophy. Fawful is fucking hilarious, man. And I don't even play Mario games like that, but the Mario Superstar Saga, I love those games, man. Definitely. It's funny. When I say I hate Mario, it's not necessarily that I hate his gameplay, but you know, I don't like Mario because, you know, back in the early days of Sega and Nintendo, you know, he was Sonic's rival, so that's why I don't like Mario. But anyways, Phoenix Wright for Smash. Man, we could get Professor Layton though. I probably will vote for this guy. One of my favorite games from good old THQ. I'm sorry, I can't really get too much time in that. Confirm. John Cena. Don't do this. Please don't do this. Don't waste your vote on fucking John Cena. You must become a cutthroat. It's the only way. Watching the stream right now. Thank you guys. Thank you. You should make a straw poll tournament with the top leading characters in the ballot and let the chat vote. I'm gonna do something like this, but I'll post a YouTube video so that way I can really get everyone's opinion on this, since only 2,000 people are watching to give their opinion right now, which is not small, but you know, it's not as big as I guess we can get. Let me see here. Tetris block confirmed. Dude, Fawful would be awesome. Like, I love it. I will do the winning of the ballot. I love fucking Fawful, man. That is my nigga. That's my nigga. Mine. Bread sandwich. Oh man, a bread sandwich. Nintendo is known for their surprise curveballs, so the Amiibo might make a good chance for Shovel Knight to be a part of Smash in future DLC. I agree. Etika, about Shovel Knight. Maybe if they do put him as DLC, maybe Yacht Games will release Shovel Knight in Japan at the same time, and then people will get more interested. To be honest, man, from the sales that Shovel Knight has right now, Nintendo could potentially be saying, hey man, let's localize this shit for Japan. I used that logic earlier in the video to discuss the fact that previous characters were Japanese only in Smash, and then they made them available in the US and Europe because of their popularity. If they see something is doing super well in a region and selling a ton, then they're going to be like, hey, let's bring it to other regions. It could potentially sell well there too and be a popular character. Shovel Knight, I can see it doing well in Japan. Like, I don't know what it is about it, but I can kind of picture Shovel Knight and Japan mending well together. Is it just me that thinks that? Let me see. Shovel Knight is currently being developed in Japan. It shouldn't take long because it's just text localization. Really? Do we have any confirmation articles on Shovel Knight being developed in Japan right now? Let me see. In fact, we can look it up ourselves. What am I doing here, man? I'm an active. Wait. Oh, whoops. I'm an active member of the internet. I can do my own research. Shovel Knight, Japan. International status for Shovel Knight. So let's see here. Hello again. We talked for a bit previously about our plans on releasing Shovel Knight in additional regions. Let's go more into detail about what we're at work on and what steps await us. A lot of these steps might not have the new information for you out there, but I hope we can clarify where we're at in the process. Okay. The European region, so they're going to try to get it out in Europe. Australian region, Japanese region. Damn. Okay, so Europe and Australia, they're looking like their game is going to be coming out at that point. I love how I really do love how Yacht Club actually has this information public, so you can look it up and see exactly where things are going with this. Extremely useful, guys. Definitely big time appreciated. The Japanese region doesn't really look too good right now. The game is basically in super early stages, so it doesn't mean necessarily that we're going to be seeing it in Japan, but maybe the fact that it's doing well in Europe and Australia could potentially push the desire to get this game out for different regions. I see that as having a good chance there, man. And this was in 2014. That's another thing. This is 2014. So, hey, man, this was only updated last year. Story so far. We don't know. We just don't know. But okay, let's look at some more Twitter stuff, man. Let's look at the pal. Yeah. Shovel Knight still running this bitch. 2,400 votes in, man. Hey, man, fuck John Cena, Ramsey for Smash. Hell yeah, man. Put Daddy Ramsey in that bitch. Why the fuck not? Just Magic, aka what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Please, Etika, just look at the poll. Yeah, I just looked. Let me see. Goku for Smash? Yeah, potentially. Will you be playing Shovel Knight on stream at some point? Probably not today, but I will at some point. Definitely. Let me see here. Turn my phone down. I gotta make sure that this thing is on not alert me. All this technology. Sorry about the noise in the background, guys. It's gonna be that way for weeks. Fucking doing construction at the most inconvenient fucking time possible. But I mean, when else are they gonna do it, I guess, right? Someone says, where can I find that poll? I'll link it in the chat right now. So take a look there. It'll all be. There we go. So it'll be there. There we go. I just spammed that shit. All right. Okay, so let me turn the volume up a little bit on that. Etika, why are you avoiding my tweets from Uranus? Dude, you see how many tweets I'm getting? Like, if you really think I'm avoiding you with all these tweets, then I mean, I'm sorry if you feel that way. It's impossible for me to read all of these. King K. Rool is popular, and also Smash needs more heavy characters and villains. He fits right in, and DK needs another guy. Perfect logic, in my opinion. Your video has been 80% Shovel Knight so far. Give the king some love. I'm surprised by that. I thought it would have been the other way around. I'm legitimately blown away by that. But that just goes to show you, man, a lot of audiences don't truly know how significant they are in certain situations. Like, I would have thought any day Shovel Knight was beaten by K. Rool, but apparently not here. Is that the case everywhere else? I don't know. 2,000 people isn't enough to say that things are 100% across the board, but at the same time, it's 2,000 people, man. 2,500 people almost. I don't know. Let me see. Bill Cosby for Smash. Bill fucking Cosby, nigga. Wow. Donkey Kong series will be rare. Finally. Okay. Let me see here. Let's look at some more Twitter responses. Okay, here we go. So obviously the best character for the ballot would definitely be fucking Shrek. It works in my it works in my opinion. Shantae and Layton for Smash, thanks. Yeah, man. I can see Layton working as well too. But once again, things come. Well, actually no, I don't know. What would Layton do, man? All this dude does is solve puzzles all day. But they did give Phoenix Wright, who's somewhat of a similar character, a fucking fighting moveset in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So I think Sakurai is more than creative enough to put a character in there like that who doesn't even come from a game that's even action-oriented in the first place. YouTube comments. Etika, it's not a vote. It's a suggestion box. It's not based off of who wins. It's not a vote? Yes, it is. It's a vote. You vote for your character. You put in the vote. But I guess it is... Who knows? They didn't really clarify. What's Nintendo's official description of it? Do they specifically say on this page that if the character gets the most votes, they're in? Do you want your favorite video game character to join the battle in Smash? Well, here's your chance. If you post a video game character's name We'll consider turning that character into a Smash fighter. Please limit your vote to 1 per person. We'll consider. We'll consider. That wording rubs me the wrong way. Because that's basically Nintendo saying, okay, all those votes, they'll make us consider the character, but it's not 100% certified. Maybe that was to make themselves have some kind of leeway. Because what if fucking Hitler won the ballot? And how would Nintendo explain that? Remember that whole Doritos thing? Where, you know, they were saying, or was it Mountain Dew or Doritos? On one of those. Where they were saying that the top winner was the fact that Hitler did nothing wrong. That was the fucking winning statement. And they couldn't publish that. So maybe Nintendo says we'll consider because they want to prepare themselves in case some fucked up results happen. Like, what if Hitler won the fucking ballot, man? What would Nintendo be able to do at that point? If they said, yeah, we'll definitely turn them into a character. So, no. That's the only thing that I think it is. I don't think it really means that. Like, they say that they consider it, but within the terms of realism. Like, if the character is a person from, like, a video game franchise, then obviously I think the votes will probably determine if they become a character or not. But, let me see here. More Twitter. How about Sora for Smash? Yeah, man, it could work. Everyone wants fucking Sora for Smash, man. Everybody wants this nigga. Who really should be in Smash is Donald Trump. No, I don't think so, man. And talk about our boy Rayman. Rayman's he's not in the versus discussion right now. He's not in the verses right now. Shovel Knight acquires a variety of items on his adventure. All of them could be used in his moveset. Oh, really? Okay, so yeah, there's definitely chance then. Ravio for Smash. Where's this character from? I don't know. Don't kill me. Is he from Shantae? Don't kill me. Don't kill me, please. Impa. Yeah, but we're not talking about Impa. We're talking about King K, and we're talking about Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight has now hit over 1 million sales, and by the way, it was released for PS4 and also the Bone. Really? Okay, so they released it for all the fucking platforms then. Someone said Hitler for Smash. Let's do it. What the hell? 2,140 viewers right now. Crazy stuff, man. Let me see. Rool and Shovel Knight are both in the top 5s. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, we can presume that much, even though we don't know the official ballot results. So they might as well go in Smash. With that theory, more than one character from the ballot. I totally agree with you, man. Totally fucking agree with you. Follow me. Yacht Club says the gold base was a prototype and that the purple is for full release. So that explains that. I haven't seen word of it on any sites, but I've been hearing rumors about wasted votes for older models of the original 12. Really? Yacht game. Okay, they confirmed it's a prototype. All right, good. At least we have that under our belt, so we know for a fact that there will only be one version of the Shovel Knight Amiibo coming out. Let me see here. Hey, let's see here. Good. There we go. I like that song. But okay, so also, are we forgetting that Shovel Knight comes out? Oh, whoops! This thing always acts weird on me. Did I miss that comment? What was that comment? Okay, here we go. Are we forgetting that Shovel Knight comes out on physical copy on October 13th? They're also preparing DLC for the game. Bringing him to Smash will send these sales through the roof. It makes perfect sense when you consider that. Are the sales of Shovel Knight truly above 1 million now? I can see it happening, because if they got 700,000 in that time period, then hey. Put Knuckles' song on, goddammit. Let me see. You have to see if their moveset is possible. That's because Shovel Knight has an amiibo. He's not deconfirmed. I agree. Shovel Knight has a bigger chance of getting in the game. Shovel Knight will really be an interesting character for Smash, but he is third party. I think Isaac from Golden Sun would have more chances if he had more votes. That's the thing, man. Isaac is outdated, man. You gotta understand that the ballot is influenced by a lot of things, but what influences the most is how many votes it has. And the votes are directly influenced by how big that audience is at the current time. Because Shovel Knight is exploding right now, Splatoon is exploding right now, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Inkling Boy and Girl at the top of the ballot chart. Inklings could definitely be up there as well too, because it's about what's hot right now. King K. Rool, he ain't hot. Let's be real there. I mean, he's not recent. People want him because he makes sense. He's absolutely applicable in the game. He's a villain. He's needed, of course. We all understand this. But because he's not hot, there's going to be a surprisingly lower amount of votes for him. I mean, look at this, for instance. I mean, come on. King K. Rool has 744, while Shovel Knight has almost double. I mean, I don't want to hurt people that think King K. Rool will be in, and I want to support you, of course, obviously. But because he's not recent, he probably isn't going to have as good of a chance in some situations. We don't know this across the board. But I mean, hey, at least in this poll, it seems like Shovel Knight has the upper hand, but we don't know for a fact. Hitler and Inkling Boy. Yes, they both have equal chance. Hitler and Inkling Boy, definitely. Let me see. Dude, you're everywhere. What the hell? Let me see. I saw this earlier, actually. That's Prototype. I feel like there's an indie character being Smash. It should be one to represent them all. But how do you have one character to represent everybody that's in the indie category? I don't think that's possible. Wreck-It Ralph? This is some disturbing shit. I think Wolf is a good chance. We need more Star Fox. I'm hoping that Sakurai adds Wolf in regardless of the ballot, because Wolf is an amazing character, and we definitely need his ass back. Villains Sakurai. That's what we need, Daddy. That's what we need. Are you gonna talk about King K. Rool at all instead of drooling over how Shovel Knight could happen? Yeah, we're talking about King K. Rool, bro. He's getting talked about all over the place, man. And sure, we're talking about Shovel Knight, but King K. Rool. Here's the thing, right? The only thing King K. Rool has to his name right now are those old ass games that he appeared in, while Shovel Knight is hot right now. He's recent, so that's why I'm saying it's not necessarily that King K. Rool is being ignored, but Shovel Knight is the big topic of conversation because he has the Amiibo. The Amiibo coming out doesn't hurt his chances in most people's opinions right now, and the fact that King K. Rool, he does have the Mii fighter costume though, so I guess you can say King K. Rool, because he's got the Mii fighter costume, potentially he's hot. He's potentially hot. But it feels like the Mii costume is being thrown in there because the character has an old, strong fan base. And and that's the difference between having a hot, recent fan base and a strong, dedicated, older fan base. Lloyd Irving has a similar audience to King K. Rool. They both come from games that happened a while ago, but the audience is so strong because those games made such an impression on them back in the day that their old, devoted audience is viable, definitely viable, against a fresh, hot, new audience like Shovel Knight. And that's the thing, it's so difficult to try to compare those two, because how do you compare an old, dedicated fan base to a brand new fan base that's killing the charts right now? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Someone's saying he ain't hot. I mean, Shovel Knight is hot in a special way. King K. Rool's hot in a special way as well. Maybe the Mii costume would get people interested. Who the fuck is King K. Rool? Let me look him up. And don't say that everybody knows who King K. Rool is, because that is not the case, my friend. That is definitely not. I mean, if anything, people would know he's from DK, but I mean, maybe the Mii costume was spark an interest in King K. Rool. But let's talk about Shovel Knight. Imagine Shovel Knight and Villager digging them graves for all the smashers. Yo, potentially, yeah. Let me see here. More Shantae. Yes. Shovel Knight is confirmed for Smash. Have you ever thought who's going to take the last spot on the Smash Brothers site? Latest DLC characters like Lucas aren't getting Amiibos anytime soon. Why is Shovel Knight getting one so early? That is, if he gets in. He's probably getting an Amiibo because he's selling so well. And Nintendo, he probably doesn't have to go to Smash Brothers to get an Amiibo. Do you think he really went up to Sora and said, hey, Sora, the developers of Smash, and said, hey, Shovel Knight's doing hot, make me an Amiibo. Nintendo is truly in charge of the Amiibos here, and potentially because they saw how well he was selling, they said, hey, let's make an Amiibo because he's doing so well. People will buy that shit. For him to sell so fast like that, people will definitely buy. So I mean, Lucas wouldn't be getting an Amiibo as soon because Lucas isn't in a top-selling game right now. Let's be real, Shovel Knight is hot, and that's the thing that's pushing him the most right now. So logic like that, because he's so hot, could be getting him in the game. I think that's also what helped to get Inkling in the game. Not just that Inkling is a Nintendo franchise, or Splatoon is just a Nintendo franchise, and that's why it got pushed. But the fact that Splatoon sold so much and it became so hot, people are addicted to that game. And that's probably why they said, hey man, bring in the fucking Mii costume. And if there's potentially Splatoon as a character, or rather the Inklings as a character, then maybe we'll see another reprint of the Amiibo, but I doubt it. I really doubt it. Let me see here. Oh, my man Livy. Layton uses a sword sometimes. Trust me, he's a solid choice. I didn't even fucking know that. And his games did sell well before. Wow, and Shovel Knight is announced to be... Wait, no, Nintendo of Florida? Come on. They should put Steve from Minecraft in Smash. Hey, it could work if they ever got Minecraft on a fucking Nintendo console. The page you're consulting for Japan is outdated. Really now? So let's take a look at this one. Whoa, okay, so this one is more recent now. Okay. Interesting. So we were looking at an old page, and why is Battletoads here? Really? So this is the newer page, and it shows that the Japanese region, while it's still lacking somewhat, there's more progress than what was on the outdated page. So chances ain't looking too shabby, man. I mean, if it's in development with a publisher right now, then that means that it's definitely going to come out in Japan. Can you really say at this point that Shovel Knight isn't going to be for that region? This could help its chances in Smash significantly. We already know King K. Rool has a very good chance of being in the game, but Shovel Knight is so fucking big right now. It's crazy. You won't pick Shovel Knight? What is wrong with you? The ballot isn't a vote. It's a suggestion box. So even though they say Goku might be high on there, it doesn't make him a character. Potentially, but the votes, I think, matter the most. I mean, it's a suggestion box, I know. The ballot votes don't necessarily mean for 100% fact that the top character will be in the game, but that's the biggest factor, I feel. Like, the votes themselves are the biggest, most influential factor in determining who's going to be in the ballot. Not 100%, I guess, but definitely like 80. Minecraft is actually getting a game called Minecraft Story Mode for the Wii U. Interesting. I actually heard about that myself. I know it wasn't getting like the full game, but that story mode thing, like, really coming out for the fucking Wii U? I like that. Etika mentioned quote. Oh, quote from Cave Story? That's another viable character too. I think he's kind of in the same lines as like Gunblade and Chibi Robo. But hey, what if Shovel Knight Amiibo unlocks a Mii costume in Smash if you choose? See what happens. Potentially. Fuck King K. Rool and Shovel Knight. Hoxton for Smash? I don't even know where the hell he's from. I'm sorry. In memory of... Yeah, big time. Filthy Frank brings the filth. Yo. Hell yeah. Definitely. Hitler... Why would you do this? Why would you do this? Let me see. Jared from Subway in Smash Brothers. Wow. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Holy shit. Let me see how many people are watching right now. I want to be aware. Okay, we got 2,000 viewers still. Okay. Let me see. Alright, so... Yeah, man. Jared from Subway. Potentially in Smash Brothers. What do you guys think about that? Anyways, this chart never got finished because most of the time was spent just talking about what the potential chances were. Guys, at the end of the day here, I feel like things can kind of end on a note where... Is there truly something that is a hardcore, stone-cold fact to determine if the character is in Smash or not? Does a Mii costume mean you're in the game or you're not in the game? No. Does an Amiibo mean you're in the game or you're not in the game? No. I think it's all up to perception and what people think. But right now, in terms of our own little ballot that happened, it seems like people are really thinking that Shovel Knight has a better chance than King K. Rool. This straw poll surprised me. I thought it would have been the other way around, and it opens my mind up because it shows me that an audience that is recent with something that's hot and fun to play, that's, you know, modern, well, 8-bit modern, definitely has a lot of pull to it. And hey, I'm surprised by these results, man. But guys, this is basically what it comes down to. I don't want to say that Shovel Knight won and that Shovel Knight automatically has a better chance, but one thing that we knew from the beginning is that King K. Rool had a super solid chance to get in the game. King K's chances, to be honest with you, were pretty much undebatable, and the fact that he got the Mii costume, for some people confirmed it more and other people deconfirmed it, but his chances are still really, really good, I feel. And does that mean, though, that his chances are better than Shovel Knight's now? One thing that I think the Amiibo for Shovel Knight proved is that he is hot, he is popular, people like him, they like his game, which means that his chances are way better. The Shovel Knight Amiibo itself doesn't mean he's in Smash. The Amiibo is not a Smash Amiibo, and I mean, it wasn't made for the Smash franchise, but it could be used for the Smash franchise later on. I mean, they don't have to make another Amiibo for him if he's in Smash Brothers to be able to have that compatibility with the game. I don't think that's necessarily a criteria. None of this is a criteria. There's nowhere that Sakurai said that A, B, and C means you're not going to be a character. Until he cuts your balls off specifically, the chances are still there. And that's what I think all this boils down to. In terms of what the people themselves think, it seems like Shovel Knight is probably, at least to you dudes, that a lot of you dudes think that Shovel Knight has a better chance because of the Amiibo and other reasons as well too. He's a hot game. Let me see, more comments. More comments. Etika, hear me out. Shovel Knight and K. Rool have an equal chance. It's basically down to Sakurai's preference and move potential. Shovel Knight has more potential, and so does Shantae. Yeah, man, I hear you. King K. Rool has got so little going for him compared to Shovel Knight right now. And that's another, like, King K. Rool's retro, man. He, like, not retro, like, cool and brought up to date. God damn, this construction. But retro as in never touched. King K. Rool is, this is harsh language, but when it comes to, like, his relevancy and his modernism and him being included in recent games, he doesn't exist, man. He's non-existent. Who's pushing for King K. Rool? The dedicated older fan base, which is a lot of people who have a very strong voice, very opinionated voice, but that doesn't necessarily mean for sure that it's the biggest audience. Shovel Knight seems like he has a lot more people pushing for him. I'm blown away by that. But it seems like the people that want King K. Rool are louder, so who knows. Let me see. But alright guys, so basically this is where things are concluded. From what you people, well, us, I guess, are thinking, Shovel Knight, his chances are definitely higher to us in our perception. That's just our perception. In reality, Shovel Knight and King K. Rool have equal chance. But in perception, it seems like Shovel Knight has a better chance, but that's only 2,700 people talking. This does not represent the entire Smash community, and it'll be interesting to get this poll out there to be able to see what, you know, more people think about it. But for now, in regards to what people think, it seems like Shovel Knight has higher chances than King K. Rool in some regard. But in reality, they have equal chances. There's nothing that says Shovel Knight will be in the game over K. Rool. It's really hard to say at this point, and it's way too early to be able to deduce a conclusion. And plus, there's nowhere that said that something was set in stone from the moment that things happened. Ridley is dead, but this wasn't really meant for Ridley. This was just like, if you were undecided, if you didn't know, or rather, Ridley was if you thought things were equal. Just to explain that, because I know some people are probably coming in here brand new, first time, and they're seeing this, and they're like, wait a minute, Ridley's on this too? I only put Ridley down there in case people didn't know if Shovel Knight or King K. Rool would get in, or if you thought King K. Rool and Shovel Knight both had equal chances, then just vote Ridley, because Ridley's deconfirmed. Sakurai deconfirmed Ridley specifically, so I mean, hey. But anyways, guys, I don't know if he achieved anything useful today other than showing us that Shovel Knight has very much a good chance of getting in the game, and I think that's what we need to understand here. All these characters have very equal chances. Shovel Knight and K. Rool are probably definitely high up on that ballot, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. Either way, I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys for tuning in on this video. This will be uploaded to YouTube very soon, so expect to see it there if you weren't able to see it live. I want to thank all you guys for all your amazing opinions and interacting with me on Twitter. And of course, I apologize for not being able to talk to all fucking 2,000, 3,000, 8,000 of you guys. It would be absolutely impossible for me to do that. But I tried to do as much as I could, and I did enjoy interacting with you guys on a regular basis with this. So thank you guys, man. I really fucking appreciate it. I had a lot of fun with this, dude. And the poll definitely opened my eyes a bit with this whole thing. I apologize to donations. I said I would turn them on. I just couldn't because it would have been too much to focus on the donate and everything else. It would have been fucking insane because the donations never stop. The support is crazy. I see people donated here as it is. X, once again, with a $60 donation. Fucking insane, dude. Someone said, Etika, can you please play song Strike the Earth for the chat? Okay, fine. I'll play it. Why not? We're going to end it with Strike the Earth. Oh, that's a Shovel Knight song. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go. It seems like Shovel Knight won today in terms of not him being in the game, but, you know, in terms of what people think. It seems like Shovel Knight, at least in this stream, was preferred, but that's not overall. So we'll see what happens, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. I had a lot of fun. Very, very fun stream, man. What do you guys think? Do you think I should do more informational, kind of like research-based stuff like this in the future? I really enjoy doing this stuff. Like, I think it was awesome. So, I mean, we'll see though. Like, I had fun with this. This is awesome. But anyways, okay. We gotta find somebody to raid. Who's gonna catch this work? Who's going to catch this work? Let's find somebody, man. We're gonna go to Twitch. And we're going to follow. Let's see who I'm following and see who's online. Let's see. We got. Yes, I'm following her. Okay. I think she's funny. I mean, obviously she's got big boobs too, but I think she's fucking hilarious. I mean, and the comments are fucking crazy. They're fucked up, but they're crazy. That's why. I gotta explain it. Nobody's really Angry Joe. I mean, Angry Joe's got a massive audience. We ain't raiding him. And Twitch plays Pokemon. I guess the only person we can fucking raid is fucking Lipstick Queen or whatever the hell her name was before. So, fuck it. We're gonna raid her. Fuck it. Go. Go, go, go. Make your names known. Go. Just fucking do it. I'll be spamming this in the chat right now. So, yeah. Re-raiding her. But okay, guys. I had a ton of fun. Thank you for leaving your opinions. We're going to do more stuff like this more frequently. And potentially I will be streaming on Twitch today, later on. I think, maybe. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. But, hey, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Anyways, guys, this is who we're rating, so head over there. Once again, even though the stream is done, I'll still be looking at your responses in the chat and on Twitter as well too. So, hey man, let me know what you think, guys. It seems like today we established that everybody has a pretty equal chance here. So, God, this raid, yo, holy crap, this fucking raid. Wow. Wow.
So I was like trying to avoid the trees.
Wow.
I mean, honestly, if I had my
You dudes kill
umbrella,
these
it
raids,
probably
man.
would've been worse because
I'm
that's,
blown
like,
away by how fucking insane these things become. Like, god damn.
Eh,
The raid.
Etika raid.
God damn, the raid.
Hold on 1 second, guys.
I'm blown away, yo. I can't believe.
Etika raid.
Oh my lord. You dudes are fucking hilarious. Hopefully this is the last time I'll ever have to use these headphones, man. God almighty.
I
But
want
yeah, man.
to be a pro girl gamer.
Hey, okay. We're out. We out, boys. I'll see you dudes later on. I'm probably going to be doing some more videos, you know, so you'll probably see me in that way. Peace.